There has been a real slowdown in the speed of this new cases, fortunately, in most areas. If we look right across West Africa,
for us to know exactly what is the bend on the curve. And since you're here, taking advantage that you're here, a question on basically the way that
where the international and the national and the community level will is there and the investments are there, very definitely you can catch up with Ebola even on this scale. And that is a very, very important message.
Cubans or others that are being sent to these places, how much is WHO actually paying?
There is still increasing disease, again, in a couple of hotspots that are particularly concerning, and every one of these countries have hotspots. The biggest area right now of escalating disease that's of greatest concern is what's happening in Sierra Leone. Is in all three countries, it's clear now that more than 70% of the Ebola deaths that we know about are buried safely. And this is because in the past 60 days, the number of safe burial teams has more than doubled.
Might set in, would that be a dangerous situation? And then
where we've had safe burials plus the treatment and isolation capacity, have we been able to catch up with the virus enough to slow it down? So you really need both of these pieces to work. Now we're on track because the disease is slowing down with this 70% achievement to stopping Ebola. You're not on track by getting 70, 70, 60. You have reached an important milestone along the way.
well, anyway, what do you anticipate?
As the disease is falling like this, the actual number of people you're going to need and the geography that you're going to need to cover to get to zero is actually going to increase, because you can use concentrated Ebola treatment units, in some big areas in capital cities and invest that way to achieve a lot of what's been achieved so far. But now you're going to have surveillance teams in every single district, every single county, every single prefecture to be able to find any remaining viruses. And as long as you're not at zero, as long as you don't have every single case coming off a contact list, meaning you know exactly where that disease is and where it's going, there is a real risk of failure. And in many places, that risk could be bigger of failing than succeeding. You have got to get that piece of it right, and we're definitely not there.
Commitments. Thank you.